Hey everybody, welcome back. We are back with some more Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes. We're just playing through the demo still. But yeah, we're just going to immediately pick up where we left off. And yeah, let's go.
Of youths, each a student at Garrigmach's Officers Academy, and a leader of one of the school's 3 houses.
It's talking about...
Striking down the bandit chief who attacked the students
all the dudes
brings
there.
Undue attention to the mercenary, who soon arrives at the hallowed gates of Garrigmach.
Garrigmach, Church of Sarros. Oh, I've spent plenty of time there. Just with my own Fire Emblem 3 Houses playthrough, it was like, what, some good almost 300 hours?
And with that, may I present the mercenary I spoke of?
Greetings. My name is Rhea, and I am the Archbishop of the Church of Sarros. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for rescuing our students.
I'm just glad I could help.
Such modesty is not required around me. Your actions were truly commendable.
However, the reason we summoned you here was not simply to express our gratitude. We have a proposal for you. One made on behalf of the church itself.
Are you going to offer me my own fishing minigame to play?
What kind of proposal? Someone told you of the Officers Academy here at the monastery, yes? We would have you join this academy as a student.
As a student?
You what?
Though you are a mercenary, I understand you are not currently beholden to any one particular employer. Also, the students you rescued are close to your own age. Your life
Are
could
they?
be greatly enriched here.
Or she's heard about our power and wants to keep us on a short leash. And yet she's taking it almost as a given that we'll accept. It's infuriating.
I need to get
Let's do it.
stronger if I'm gonna do what I need to. If your fancy school can really make that happen, consider me interested.
The Knights of Sarros, as well as many other powerful warriors, pass daily through the gates of this hallowed monastery. If strength is what you are after, we can certainly provide it in spades.
They've really talked us into a corner here. I think I see where this is going.
All right,
Free to enroll.
I'm in.
A wise decision. We will do all we can to ensure you do not regret it.
I believe you will go far.
If I may, permit me to tell you a bit more about the school itself. The
Yo,
academy is
Yaritza's there
divided
too.
into 3 houses and draws in the most promising young talents from every corner of Fodlan. Some
Fodlan?
are noble-born, while others spring from more humble roots. But within, we ask our prospects to spend a year living under the same dormitory roof, so they can challenge each other, work hard, and grow together.
Each of our houses corresponds to one of Fodlan's 3 regions. Edelgard leads the Black Eagle House, which is for students from the Adrestian Empire. Dimitri leads the Blue Lion House, home to students from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. And Claude leads the Golden Deer House, for students from the Leicester Alliance.
We could select a house for you ourselves, but as all of this was our idea, perhaps we should leave this decision to you. You are something of a special case, after all.
So I can join any house I want?
Yes, you have simply to name it.
Okay. I want to do my regular playthrough, which is Adrestian. Display unit details. Right. We kind of already went over all this last time.
So you wish to join Edelgard's Black Eagles?
Yep, that's the one. I'm sure of it.
May you
Yes.
build wonderful and lasting friendships in your new house.
Well then, with that taken care of, it's time to decide which of us will supervise which house.
Oh.
Yes, it turns out we just underwent a last-minute roster change.
Uh-huh.
I guess you two haven't met. This is Professor Yaritza, our weapons instructor.
Hello.
I can already tell I'm gonna learn a lot from you.
Will you now?
Do my ears
Yeah.
deceive me? Or is that curiosity I hear in your voice, Professor Yaritza? I thought all the houses were the same to you. Perhaps you should be in charge of our new student's house.
I don't care. You decide.
He's
Well,
so
you'll certainly
edgy.
hear no objections from me. Professor Manuela, you and I can take charge of...
What? It's decided already? I was at least expecting a fight. Maybe some hair pulling?
Manuela.
And as for you, my mysterious new student, I look forward to getting to know you much, much better throughout the year.
Oh,
The gall
Manuela.
of these people
You
making decisions
horny
for you.
cougar.
It's enough to make one's head spin.
Right. In any case, I'm looking forward to learning from you, Professor Yaritza.
I'll inform you of our first mission soon.
Sweet. Oh,
Sorry,
that's auto
what
decided.
mission?
Oh, did we fail to mention that each month, every house in the Academy is given a mission entailing some form of service to the church?
Yep. I remember. The students of the Black Eagle House are now playable. Ooh, we can now play with... What? Nope. Play as Edelgard. Hubbard. Dorothea. Ferdinand von Ayer. Bernadetta. Caspar, the friendly ghost. Petra. And Lynn. Cool. A pretty good roster, TBH. I mean, they're all kind of balanced in their own different ways.
Well, what do you think? I believe there is a very good chance it will work.
Perhaps, Lady Edelgard. But is that chance not outweighed by the danger of matters going awry? We have managed to walk the knife's edge so far. But what you are suggesting is open hostility. If they so much as catch wind of our intentions, things will go sideways very quickly.
Regardless, this is our last opportunity to save her. Frankly, it's a miracle we even have the chance.
I thought you once proclaimed not to believe in miracles, Lady Edelgard.
And I don't. At least not the kind one has to sit around and wait for.
Oh, they're talking about the one
But right
girl
now,
who ends up betraying
everyone
and
is
stabbing.
exactly where we need them. Her, the bandits, the string pullers, and the perfect instructor with the perfect mission. I'm going to make this miracle happen, and I will do so for our future.
Then we'd best have a plan in place to finish the job, in case they catch on. I expected you to burn a few bridges. But this plan would be akin to setting half the countryside on fire.
Which is
Aye.
exactly why I'm counting on you, Hubert, and why I'm grateful to have you by my side. Welcome to the Black Eagle House. I'm pleased you selected us.
Whoa, wait, what? You're a student now? And not
Aye.
only that, you're one of us? That's great!
Wait, stop! I don't know this person. Oh, why are there so many new faces?
There's one Bernadetta. Count.
That's what you get for skipping this year's first field excursion, Bern. A lot happened. There was even a bandit attack. Did you really not hear about any of this? Bandits? Ugh. Now I'm extra glad I skipped out.
I must say, the church took a bold step in enrolling you. A decision which I, of course, fully support. You helped Edelgard, and we stand to learn quite a bit from one so skilled.
Yes, I have eagerness to examine the fighting of mercenaries. We should be sparring, 1 versus 1.
If anyone
One versus
needs me,
one.
I'll be asleep and... Wait, hold on. Do you have a crest? Did Professor Hanneman even check?
Oh, he checked all right. Sorry to say, I'm certifiably crestless.
Strange. You definitely seem the type. But I suppose I'm just imagining it.
And now you know the rest of our house. As you already met some of us in camp, I assume you knew what you were getting into. We may not be perfect, but we
yes.
support each other as best we can. Please try your utmost to get along with everyone.
Or else, she'll bring the weight of the Empire crushing down on your throat.
Here approaches Professor Yaritza. That makes all of us.
Remember your mission?
We are to eliminate the remaining members of the Iron King's thieves that attacked our camp. The chief, Costas, has already been struck down. And now only a scattering of brigands remain.
Even with
Yeah.
our limited experience,
So
we should be able to defeat them handily.
So this game is definitely alternate timeline from like regular Three Houses. I mean, in the regular one, you usually, I mean, Byleth is recruited and Costas gets away, whereas now it's, well, Shez, and Costas was brutally murdered.
Good. Prepare yourself.
And Yaritza usually just is like elsewhere.
Oh, he's gone. So it would seem. Right then. We better get all of our waterfowl in a row.
He means ducks!
Wait, but I need to tell the professor I can't participate? Oh, good work, Bernie. Why didn't you speak up sooner?
I know what you mean. I never even got the chance to break out my best. Leave it to me, Professor. He's a real tough nut, that's for sure. Says just as much as he has to, and makes tracks.
Strength and silence don't always go hand in hand, though. Indeed. Just look at Caspar's father, Count Burgles. When that man shouts an order, it is so loud that the seas themselves part and the clouds retreat.
Whatever the case, I expect all Black Eagles to participate in this mission, including you, Bernadetta. You can do this. And I look forward to seeing our mercenary friend here in action.
Careful, Edelgard. If you set me loose out there, there won't be any bandits left for you.
Oh, Hubert liked that. 2 weeks later. Entrance hall, Garrick Mock. Right, Yaritza is also part of her ultimate plan as the Death Knight.
There you are, Yaritza. I have word from the knights.
It is time.
Yes. The bandits have fled north into the canyon bordering Count Ro's land in the kingdom. But the knights have cut off their escape, and now stand ready to provide whatever support the students may require.
We'll leave at once.
I needn't remind you, this is the first real battle for some of our charges. I trust you will keep them safe. Though I likely do not need to worry with an old hand like you at their side.
I call them old as balls.
No, you don't. You there.
Even though he isn't.
It's time for the mission. Gather the others.
About time we saw some action.
Heckin' yeah. Loading.
Lost sight of them?
Ashamed to admit it, but yes. It's possible someone magicked the bandits away. Why go to that kind of trouble for a handful of highwaymen scum?
So be it. We'll follow the blood scent.
Right, of course. We'll follow... Wait, what?
We're leaving. Everyone, follow me.
Professor, wait! Well, he must have some idea where the bandits went. Let's hurry after him.
Indeed.
Pathetic.
Professor Yaritza, you shouldn't charge ahead like that. It's far too dangerous. Wait, what is all this?
Bandits!
Dead by my hand.
Yes, they look quite dead indeed. Are these the miscreants we were meant to deal with?
How is one to tell? One uncouth ruffian looks much the same as any other. Do you know, Professor? Were you following some manner of lead?
No, but it's them. They were trying to escape to that fortress.
That fortress?
Yes, Caspar, that's what he said. Something you want to share?
Nice, Dorothea.
Nope. It just seems suspicious.
It's pretty sus.
You're something else, Caspar. Still, I guess the place does look kind of suspicious.
We're near the border of the kingdom and the empire, but that is no imperial outpost.
It's not the kingdoms either, and they're not flying any kind of banner.
Banner,
I'm
Michael.
guessing it's a bandit hideout.
Then give us allowance to be storming their base and crushing them under our feet.
It might be a little dangerous for us to handle on our own, Petra.
Yes, I mean, I agree. We should all, go home. Right now.
But the bandits might be inside, and they must answer for their crimes. It is our noble duty to finish them off before they can bring harm to another soul.
This isn't about nobles. It's about doing the right thing, period. And striking down evil is the Caspar way.
Yeah, we're gonna do a
We'll
fight.
be heroes if we manage to take out the entire bandit outpost. This is the kind of stuff I live for.
Since when are you so gung-ho? Oh, right. Since always.
Enough. This is not our decision to make. Professor Yaritza?
The mission stands. Enter the fortress. Dispatch any bandits you find. There are no signs of life. We may be chasing ghosts.
Professor, are you having the ability to speak with ghost spirits?
It is just an expression, Petra. It means there is probably no one here.
Ah, I am understanding now. You have my thanks. This language has much peculiarity some of the times.
Idioms, they're called.
Well, if that's settled, let us make ready. Make sure you're prepared before we head out.
Alright. Defeat the thieves. In our party, we have Shez, Ferdinand, Edelgard, and Hubert. Victory and defeat conditions. Battle ends in victory when you fulfill the victory conditions, and ends in defeat when you fulfill the defeat conditions. The rout of important units such as the main character and house leaders will also result. Oh, the rout. Okay. These conditions can change during the course of battle. You can check the victory and defeat conditions from the battle prep screen and by selecting battle details from the pause menu. There's none. Oh, basically just swap. And we are here with these people. Oh, there is a Yaritza chilling here. So the things to be aware about are attack. He's good against axes. Yeah, it tells us like the whole thing here. He's our Lancy boy. She's our axe. And he is super good against magicals. Okay. It's a base weapon. Okay, and that's just purely our own people. Menu. Battle details. Army status. Oh, it's so short, everybody. Okay, but that is going to be it. So, time to fight! Completion time 12 minutes, and we defeated 600, damage taken 40%.
We'll put the bandits to rout. Follow me.
Signing adjutants. Press L to display quick menu 2. Sign an ally unit, press Y to assign them as your adjutant. Oh. Press L again to cancel the assignment. With the adjutant assigned, active units' stats will be raised based on the adjutant's class. With at least support level C, you will have access to adjutant's unique support and tactical abilities. Adjutant follow-up, adjutant guard, and partner special will activate. You can change what button displays. Also assign adjutant by selecting other.
Hey! We got intruders!
You must be a bad guy if you're pointing a weapon at me.
Get ready to pay! Take
There's not a question of can, only a matter of will.
Oh dang, there's like pots everywhere. Oops, 1 second, I just gotta open up the door. Just expecting just a delivery just a little bit here. Okay,
Right then, let us go to work.
Those guys have different hairs.
I go forth. There is not a question of can, only a matter of will. There is not a question of can. Leave this to me.
Here I go. No mistakes. They must learn who they're up against.
Not a problem. I've got this. A pack of thieves is no match for us. If I may. Though I do wish they had given me time to announce my name.
Careful. Do not let the enemies be ganging up on you.
Light magic and HP absorption. Light magic attack have a certain percent chance of restoring your HP when they damage enemies. Okay.
I'm not letting you past here. My life depends on it.
Now we know who to kill to open the gate.
Gatekeeper. Gatekeeper reverse. Gates indicated by minus purple on the map can be opened by defeating Gatekeeper or by capturing enemy. Gates with purple X displayed will only open as battle progresses. Dark magic attacks may inflict spellbound status on enemies. Spellbound units will move slowly and have reduced defense and resistance. Furthermore, guarding will not resist damage from spellbound.
Words.
Absolutely correct.
I am your man. No, not yet.
Nice.
Sorry, everyone. I tried to stop him.
Let's secure the interior.
Seize the thieves' base.
This place is bigger than I thought.
Okay.
Here I go. No mistakes.
My girl, you
They must learn who they're up against.
Not a problem. I've got this.
Right then. Let us go to work.
Split up.
All of these dead bodies are enough to numb the senses.
Is that a treasure chest? Yes.
All the way up over there.
It seems we will need a key to open it.
I was all ready to grab a nice haul from that chest. And now those intruders are all over the thing.
That bandit appears to be holding the key.
I want to go get him. Chests and keys. You'll sometimes find chests on the battlefield. Open them, you need a key. Obviously, some classes and units possess the ability to open chests without a key, such as what Ash was. Also, if the enemy with the key gets near the chest, they may steal the treasure. Okay.
I'm bringing it down.
I won't lose.
Good job, Ferdinand Bonner. Okay. Okay,
Right then.
we took care
Let
of
us
that.
go to work. I will see my...
There's not a question of can. Leave this to me.
Take a breather.
Watch this.
Fire magic and burn, he says. Fire magic can inflict burn. Level up.
Gotta keep aiming high. Not a problem. I've got this. There's not a question of... Leave this to me.
Yeah, right. Still in the fight.
Apple, materials, and open chest. Whoa. You got a new accessory! Hell yeah.
Right then. Let us go to work. I will see my duty done.
Here I go. They must learn who they're up against.
And can I just...
Leave this
there
to
we go.
me. My turn.
We'll have these defenses crippled in short order.
Good job, Ferdinand von Iron.
No better.
Item drops weapons. Pick up a weapon pack and you'll acquire weapons after the battle. Weapon level, yeah.
Inside the fortress than it was on the outside.
Sweet.
I can't take this anymore. I want to go home.
Ah, perfect. That's exactly what he needed. Okay.
Not a problem. I've got this.
Here I go. No mistakes.
Right then. Let us go to...
Here I go. I'll provide some protection.
Not a problem. I've got this.
Right then. Let us... I will see my duty done.
Losing my way.
This is certainly not what we signed up for.
This stronghold will fall.
Materials.
Stand back.
There's not a question of can, only a matter of will. My will is theirs.
6, my dude. Money. Kyle's money.
I feel no mercy. Any final words?
I shall never back down!
I'd say that takes care of securing the bandit hideout. Unless something else concerns you, Professor.
Search the basement. Something is amiss.
Investigate the basement. Okay, press plus for orders. Oh, that allows me to like kind of insta assign stuff. Really kind of fun for this all.
It's not over.
Hey, there's a prisoner down here. She looks like an academy student.
I feel no mercy.
I am your man.
Any final words?
Okay, I'll be right back, folks. What? Okay. So, sorry about that. We are now all good. Alright. Emblem. Cables continuously tangled here. Jeez. Okay. Let's, continue, actually. We rescued... What's her name?
Here to rescue me? Lady Edelgard!
Monica, how did you...
Monica,
No,
right.
my questions can wait.
Thank you for saving me.
Take a breather.
Don't let the girl escape, or Kranya will make us wish we were
Uh-oh.
dead.
Mysterious
It's
soldiers.
not safe here. We must take the girl and run.
Escort Monica to safety.
There's not a question of can, only a matter of will. Leave this to me. Right then.
Come on,
Let
we
us
can
go
beat
to
them.
work.
Hubert, I want you what? Yeah.
I will see my duty done.
Defense orders. Use guard order from order screen and select it.
Whoever they are, they seem to be targeting that student. It falls upon us to keep her safe, no matter the cost. Out of the way! I will capture this stronghold.
Let's go.
Now's our chance to give him the slip.
More bandits that eluded us. Leave none alive.
Side mission. Side missions are actually cool to do. Playing them might give you an advantage in the battle or net you reward. So, I actually want
Here I
Edelgard.
go. No mistakes. They must
Go for
learn
that
who they're
man,
up against.
There's not a question of can, only a matter of will.
Actually, also try to. No wait, actually, go.
My will is theirs.
The way is clear. Come, we need to hurry.
We'll have these defenses crippled in short order.
Yep. Oh, level up for Ferdinand von Ayer.
Noble standard.
We should be safe here. I mean, I hope we are at least.
All right. Who came in here and trashed my beautiful stronghold?
Oh my god, this powered up. Let's actually make use of it. Nice. Buttload. We can engage restoration. Sweet. Those are good. Kronia.
Hi there. I'm Kronia, but you can just call me the lady that's about to murder you.
Hi, lady that's just about to murder me.
Don't.
It's her.
Okay.
Here I go. No mistakes.
Now,
They must learn who
try
they're
to
up
go
against.
get them. You guys are still dealing up there. Can I tell you what to do? No, but I am going to tell
Not a problem.
him to
I've got this.
go here. And
There's not a question of can. Leave this to me.
Right then, let us go to work. Allow me.
So be it. Kill her.
yes.
Good. That's the last of them.
We'll have these defenses crippled in short order.
If you truly are Kronia, then it is you who will die this day.
Good. Let me see this plan.
Nice.
I will capture this stronghold.
Let's get, yep, materials.
This stronghold will fall.
There's two.
Any final words?
I feel no mercy.
Never back down.
If you've got any pretty last words lined up, now would be the time. Not that I'm going to pay attention.
Good job, Edelgard. Cool. So now...
There's not a question of can. Only a matter of will. Leave this to me. Not a problem. I've got this.
Everybody do an attack.
Here I go. No, they must learn who they're up against.
Right then. Let us go to work. I will see my duty done.
Here I go. No mistake. They must I'll take over.
Got a new weapon. Sweet. I just wanted to get this. Nope.
Oh, you're not going anywhere, Monica. I have something very special planned for you.
There we go. That is for Edelgard.
I must get
Sweet.
stronger.
You asked for it. Release the creature we captured.
Wild Demon Beast has appeared. Oh no! This is gonna be
trouble. On your guards, everyone.
Okay, so swap the shiz first.
I'll take over.
Monsters are huge enemies that are quite unlike normal soldiers. Its HP and weakness will be displayed at the top of the screen. Monsters are protected by 4 barriers. When a monster's armor is broken, it will be unable to act. Approach and press X to perform critical rush. Yeah, we
attacking force. You'll never defeat it alone.
All the numbers in the world won't save you. I am here to aid you.
Nope, I think that is one for Hubert. Nope, for 6.
Gotta
It was
keep
just a
aiming.
leveling machine.
Unlike any beast I have ever encountered. It will be a grueling battle unless we combine our strength.
Its strength is beginning to wane. Press the attack.
Get him, Fernand. Oh.
They defeated a
That was
demonic
easy.
beast? Impossible!
Impossible!
Sarros isn't going to like this at all. You'll pay for this. You'll all pay.
But hey, good job, well done. We did it. We did a win.
Snake escaped. But still, Monica is safe, and that's what matters.
Stage complete. Off by 42 seconds. Level up for Hubert.
Any experience is worth having.
I am the noble standard.
MVP
I will
was
not stop
Yaffernid.
until I achieve greatness.
Ooh, we got stars in our class.
This'll help me break new boundaries.
Carve Diem. Combat art. Sweet. When unit's class level increases, they can gain new combat arts, magic, and abilities. These acquisitions can differ between units, even for those within the same class. Manage them from convoy men.
What a fascinating power.
I must make the most of this ability.
This power will serve me in the times to come.
Weapon attributes. Some weapons have attributes. Attributes come into effect when that weapon is equipped. There are several different types. Multiple of the same weapons can have different attributes. However, some weapons will always have the same attribute. Venom Edge 2. Grants attacks a chance to poison enemies. Boost class attacks. Boost mounted. Got money, get bitches.
I thought I would never breathe fresh air again for as long as I lived. I'm not sure what to say except thank you, everyone.
How did you end up in such an awful place, Monica? I heard you went missing in House Ox territory.
I did indeed. In fact, I was on the verge of graduation when I was kidnapped by the strangest people. Oh, how silly of me not to introduce myself. I'm Monica von Ox. I'm the eldest child of Baron Ox, and one of your Highness's most loyal subjects.
In more ways than
Seeing
one.
as you saved my life, I plan to devote that very life back to helping your cause.
You've not changed at all, though I do appreciate the enthusiasm.
Monica was a Black Eagle in last year's class. One might say she's part of the old guard.
I'm not sure how I feel about you calling people old.
Especially when they're all relatively teenagers.
Yes. I think I understand. This all began when the knights lost sight of the bandits and you gave chase.
Yep.
Afterward, you entered a suspicious fortress and rescued a missing student.
Yep.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that. I'll be sure to smooth things over for you once we're back.
Sounds good. But, why are you even here, Alois?
Because the knights sent for help after you left them behind. Did you expect anything different? Not that I'm trying to lay blame at your feet. I know you were following Professor Yaritza's lead, so I think everyone involved can head home knowing they did just swell.
Yeah,
For as you know, all's swell that ends swell.
That was bad, Eloise. Nice, Yaritza.
Still, I find this a rather grave turn of events. To think the same bandits who attacked our charges were behind another student's abduction.
I never said I was kidnapped by bandits.
You didn't?
Now
Being very
that
sus,
I think
dude.
on it, not everyone in that fortress was dressed like a common rogue.
I know.
Perhaps the bandits were mere decoys while some other villain pulled strings behind the scenes.
Yeah, there was one real piece of work. Kronya, I think, who managed to escape. I've seen all kinds of people as a mercenary, and she was definitely not your everyday bandit.
You're on the right path. Perhaps I should just tell you who kidnapped me, seeing as I already know.
What? Why didn't you mention this earlier?
Everyone was busy speculating, so it was difficult to cut in.
What do you know, child? Out with it.
Her Highness can vouch for this, but my memory is quite strong.
Try remarkable. You never forget a face, even one seen only at a glance.
Your Highness, thank you for the compliment. I'm certain of what I saw. The one who kidnapped me was surely Tomas the librarian.
Tomas? Impossible.
But
No, it
Tomas
was.
has been at Garreg Mach even longer than I have. I don't want to believe it, but based on what you say, we've no choice but to investigate.
Yeah.
But Sir Alois...
Be on guard. If Tomas is in league with Kronya, he is dangerous.
Very well. I will quietly report the matter to Lady Rhea and leave the decision in her hands. Not a word of this to anyone. Is that clear?
Well, now things are getting interesting. Honestly, did not see this coming. So what do you make of this Kronya? Why do you think she was at the fortress?
You seemed preoccupied with her during the battle. She a friend of yours?
Sadly, I wouldn't know. My memory is but a shadow at this point. Gone, vanished, lost. I remember meeting you.
But before that, nothing at all.
Nothing at all. Nothing at all.
And yet, the moment I saw her, I was struck with the most inexplicable feeling. I couldn't tell you if it was revulsion or affection. It was simply pure emotion.
And here I thought I had it tough.
Are you worried about me? How adorable. Oh, but I do love that about you.
Story, story.
And so, the Archbishop has elected to apprehend Tomas.
Good.
He has been away from Garreg Mach for days now. During his absence, an investigation of his behavior and personal effects laid bare his hostility to the Church.
The Knights have been instructed to await his return and take him in. As quietly as possible, of course.
We want him alive, so we might discover the whereabouts of his associates.
I'm glad they actually believed me.
If they doubted you, you would have known it the moment they clapped you in irons and led you away.
So who is this Tomas guy anyway? You say he works in the library?
The library?
He does. I've lost track of how many times I've spoken to the man.
No surprise, Lynn. You practically live at the library.
So what did he look like again? Is he the big burly one?
Burly? Not even close. He's a frail old man with a walking stick.
From what I understand, he has been at Garreg Mach for 40 years, at least. It is hard to imagine that he had been plotting evil that whole time. I wonder what led to his transformation.
Transformation? Would someone not be noticing if Tomas changed his appearance?
He meant a mental transformation, not a physical one. Tomas must have changed his mind about the Church at some point.
I am excited to have learning of this strange new expression. I must be thanking you.
If they were really worried about transformations, you'd expect they would turn their gaze to you. Good to know they're nice enough not to do so.
So this Tomas person sent the bandits after us?
Yep.
What an awful man. We're lucky to be alive.
You're one to talk, Bernadetta. You weren't even there.
Yes, you were not having reason to fear for your continued living.
You're right.
Everyone, pipe down. Something's happening outside.
Are they ready at the gates?
Yes, sir. Every exit is covered.
Well, well, it sounds like Tomas has returned.
Did he bring friends?
I don't know why I know this, but you need to get out there, and quickly.
I think Tomas is here. I'll be right back.
Wait, we should discuss this before you... Never mind.
There he is!
That man down there.
Lady Rhea wants to speak with you. I suggest you accept.
This doddering persona of mine will benefit me no further.
Darkness!
What is this?
Familiar, right?
Such hubris from mere vermin. You will pay for this.
Poof.
Find him!
Right!
What he did was just like...
Do we have the power of darkness?
Prologue. The Shadows of Adrestia. Upon his return to Garreg Mach, the humble Tomas shapeshifts and flees, and not even the Knights of Sarros' most concerted efforts can track down the erstwhile librarian. Meanwhile, Edelgard seizes upon Monica's rescue as a chance to start down a radically different path than she had originally planned.
Interesting.
Things went like clockwork with Monica.
Thanks to Professor Yaritza playing his part so ably. And equally to those arrogant fools for letting their guards down.
I doubt we will see such fortune next time.
Next time? Don't tell me.
The moment has come to take matters into our own hands at the Imperial capital. This is our chance to finally be rid of them.
Oh.
But, Lady Edelgard,
starting the coup already.
We'll need an entire host to keep them in check.
And we have one. The Church.
Forgive my impertinence, but that is not the plan.
You are the man who once told me to leave no sword in its scabbard.
Yes, but one must also take care not to wound themselves when unsheathing it. I am sorry, milady, but this plan is ill-advised. I cannot support it. And even if I were to ignore common sense and go along, it still throws our future plans into disarray.
I thought you devised countermeasures to deal with the Church. Use them.
But those were meant for... Very well. Are you absolutely certain this is the path?
I am anything but certain. Yet the bandit attack in the mountains created an opportunity we cannot ignore. And I doubt the appearance of this new mercenary is simple coincidence. Plans can be rewritten, Hubert. Either we're doing this, or we're not. Will you sit around and wait for a miracle? Or will you help me seize control of my fate?
I am with you, Lady Edelgard. As ever. Then let us walk forward on this path, and see where it takes us.
I apologize for bringing this to you on such short notice, Archbishop.
Not at all, Edelgard. But might I ask, what prompted this sudden desire to return to Inbar?
We believe one of Tomas's collaborators may have infiltrated the capital.
My word!
Tomas tended the library at Garreg Mach for decades, with nary a blemish on his record. And then, without warning, he drops his disguise and reveals himself to be a vile sorcerer of terrible ability. Someone at the capital also fits that pattern. A man we know all too well.
And who might that be?
My uncle, and regent of the Empire, Volkard von Arundel.
His lordship briefly defected from the Empire before reappearing several years later. But he returned a changed man, and began seizing power almost immediately. Witnesses claim he wields dark magic in secret, and is able to change his appearance at will.
That does sound suspicious, if these witnesses can be believed.
I would ask that you do believe them, as the information comes from my own House Vestra.
I see. And when you return to the capital, how do you propose to deal with this uncle of yours?
Lord Arundel has the support of a number of influential nobles, including the Prime Minister, Duke Eyre. And while we have allies of our own, it's likely they'll require some convincing. To that end, we wish to bring our friends here at the Academy, their daughters and sons, with us under the supervision of Professor Yaritza.
We hoped you would consider deploying the Knights of Sarros, so the Imperial Army doesn't get any strange ideas.
You wish to march on the Empire? With the Church's knights at your back?
Yep. Let's do it. Come on, it'll be fun.
Would give credence to our claims.
Additionally, the knights would keep the populace in check upon our arrival, thereby preventing the city from descending into utter chaos.
Chaos.
The more I hear of this, the more credible the threat sounds.
It's clear you have thought carefully and planned well.
We intend to seize the palace with our own forces, and will do our utmost to contain the conflict there. But we still need your help. Please.
I have 2 conditions.
Dos.
The first, when you capture Lord Arundel, he is to be turned over to the knights at once. The second, our knights are not to engage in battle directly.
I would have it no other way.
Step lightly, Edelgard. Should these claims about Lord Arundel prove false, we will take action accordingly. Make no mistake as to who will be held accountable.
Understood. But please know we have nothing to gain from deceiving the Church.
Very well. I will summon the knights and let you instruct them as to your plan. May the goddess watch over you all.
Violet's busy elsewhere.
Well, that was certainly an unexpected conclusion to the whole Tomas saga. Thanks to his shapeshifting ability, he slipped free of the knights and escaped.
Shapeshifting?
Yes, that's what I said. Also, I know what you want to say next. His powers are just like the ones you gave me.
His powers are just like the ones you gave me. Are you in league with him, Arval? Where do these powers come from?
If I am in league with him, no one has informed me. All I have is you, my dear partner in destiny. Still, I saw what you saw. Clearly, we don't have a monopoly on shapeshifting.
Now that everyone knows about Tomas, some of them must have connected the dots back to me. At least they've had the grace to keep it to themselves.
It's because they trust you. Hold on, someone's coming.
Ah, there you are.
Something wrong?
I must return to the Imperial capital soon for an important matter. Will you join me? Most of the other Black Eagles are coming.
What's this about?
I fear I must keep that to myself until we're closer to the capital. But I promise you this. There will be battle, and you will have a chance to shine.
Are you sure? I mean, these powers I have...
Are like the ones Tomas used? Yes, that is a bit disquieting. Still, you've given me no reason to mistrust you. You could have wrested yourself free of us from the start, but instead you chose to stay here at the monastery. You fought by our side and helped us save Monica. I think I can give you the benefit of the doubt. But here's my true proposal. If you accompany us, there's a good chance you'll learn where your powers come from.
Ooh, now that is intriguing.
In that case, I accept. Thanks.
No. Well, showing a whole bunch of interesting things about our guys. Born in Mountain Hamlet in Leicestershire, becomes a mercenary and begins living as a wanderer. Rolls at Officer's Academy. Interests: getting stronger, mercenary work. Dislikes: likes seeing his friends smile, his adoptive mother, not going hungry. Dislikes: losing, reading maps, wasting time. And this is like kind of like all, it just has just 3 of them there. Okay. Monica is now playable. Masul. Temporary parted ways with Ferdinand. Bernadetta, Caspar, Lidhart. Oh, bonuses. Storehouse. a whole bunch of stuff. The barracks. In the Emperor. Can I swap things? Ooh, this is all our support stuff. So, like, where and how can I equip things to people? Okay, whatever.
Good day. If you please.
Ladislava. I believe the first time we've met. My name is Ladislava. I serve as one of Lady Edagard's personal guards and will be assisting the entry into the capital. I believe we are working separately tomorrow, so I trust you will take excellent care of her.
It's you.
In essence.
Let's just...
How may I help you?
What's going on?
Hey!
You
sure?
Right.
Hello, student.
You should hear this.
Oh, they're probably doing secret things.
Need something?
What are your thoughts?
Ah, yes. We've yet to come across the Abyss students.
Hey!
Okay. Oh, hi,
Excuse me.
Lola.
Over here.
Ah, perfect timing. I wanted to thank you again. I mentioned earlier, of course, but things have been quite hectic recently. And while Lady Edelgard unfortunately did not tell me every single detail, it sounds like you played a big part in my rescue. So thank you for that. I mean it. Oh, I didn't do that much. Edelgard was the one who really saved you. Still, I'm glad you're safe, so if I played some small part in that, then all the better.
I agree.
Well then, I'm expecting even greater things from you once we reach Enbar. I do not wish to be speaking out of turn, but Lady Edelgard is surely having many enemies.
My word is a bond.
When we arrive in Enbar, I will be fighting to my utmost. I fight not just for the Empire, but for Bridget as well. They have fates that are intertwining. I don't know exactly what's going on here, but they hired me to do a job, and that's what I'm going to do, especially if everyone is relying on me. Your being here is reassuring. Now, let us be fighting together and bringing about victory.
Well...
Can't put my finger on why, but I have a very strange feeling about this. Maybe it's because I wasn't expecting to return to the capital this year. Isn't the group we're going with a little unusual too? Ferdy, Caspar, Lynn, and Byrne will be joining us. I'm surprised that most of the children of this sixth great noble family stayed back at Garrick Mach. Oh, but of course Hubie had to take along. Anyway, it really makes you wonder who exactly we'll be fighting. I have a contract. That's the only reason I'm here.
So basically...
So is this contract separate from your work at the Academy? Yes. Excellent chat as always.
Don't let me down. If I may.
Given your past, I hardly think it's necessary for me to ask after your readiness for battle. We will be counting on you in Embar. Be the sword in Lady Littleguard's hands and smite her foes. Also, you should know that victory in tomorrow's battle will hold great significance for yourself as well.
Let's see.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Just do one of these.
If you would.
Do you have a moment?
We'll be entering Embar tomorrow, so rest up and restore your strength. Not bad, huh? Yes, we're expecting it to be quite the battle, but I look forward to seeing what you can do.
Nah.
In that case, I'll make sure my gear's ready. Thank you. Oh, and perhaps now might be a good time to speak with the others. Seeing you calm and collected should help soothe the nerves of any who are anxious in the shadow of battle. Alright, I better get some rest before the fighting kicks off. Let's go!
What do you think?
It's going quite late. You should rest up for tomorrow.
What? Solon's been unmasked?
Yes, my lord. Rooted right out of the monastery.
First Kranya's debacle, and now this. What in the world is going on?
I know not, my lord. What are we to do?
Keep our composure for a start. Send word to the kingdom and see that Cleobulus is informed.
It's not a real name.
Tell him to remain prudent. If he must go into hiding, so be it.
At once, my lord.
Yes?
Lord Regent, I have urgent tidings to report.
You may enter.
Forgive the intrusion, my lord, but we just learned the Knights of Sarros march on Embar. Their purpose is unclear, but they will arrive by morning. We've been turning ourselves upside down to make ready.
The Knights of Sarros? No. Do you think...
There's only one person who could be behind it. How dare she bare her fangs at us? They may already be within the palace walls.
Homie's
Mobilize
freaked.
the guards and search. If anyone so much as looks at you askance, kill them on the spot.
Yes, my lord.
Her Highness has given the signal, Valdemar.
Already? I had thought they were still negotiating. Things are moving rather quickly.
The situation must have changed. Our children are still at Garrick Mach, after all.
I admire how strong she's become. I just wish we'd had more time to appraise her competence.
Well, if she's caught us with our breeches down, imagine how they feel. I can't wait to see the confused look on those dastards' faces. Oh, I'm going to enjoy every second of this.
As if you'd be content to watch. Once the battle starts, you'll be knee-deep in gore with all the rest. Which means I'll have to make it clear where I stand. We can't afford to tear the Ministry apart by having the pen and sword at odds.
These are your instructions. I imagine they may not come as a surprise to many of you. For some time now, Embar Palace has been infested with the same darkness you saw in Tomas. They have made a puppet of the Emperor and plot with disloyal subjects to seize control of the Empire. Our objective is to stamp these traitors out, seize the palace, and reclaim the Empire for our own.
Hell yeah.
You realize it's just us, right, 80? That sounds kind of impossible.
Don't worry about it.
Still,
It's a Muso game.
the Empire is having many soldiers. Perhaps you could be changing their minds?
Those who can be won over will be. And the realization they are fighting the Imperial Princess ought to dull the others' blades. We have also secured the cooperation of several nobles inside the palace.
Very impressive, Your Highness. And very you. I suppose all that remains is to head inside and take care of business.
Just you watch. We'll take them all down and have the bards singing our names by nightfall.
Hell yeah.
So here we are, ready to deal a masterstroke to the heart of the mighty Empire. Life with you certainly isn't boring.
We'll infiltrate the palace through the rear gate, then apprehend Lord Arundel and Duke Ire. From there, we'll secure the palace's strategic positions, eliminating all resistance we encounter along the way.
If that is our plan, then time cannot be wasted.
You can hear them scrambling in the palace from here. Let's not wait for them to find their bearings.
Lead the way, Your Highness. Oh, and make sure to keep her safe, Hubert. You know every square inch of that place, after all.
Just mind you don't fall prey to your own distractions.
These villains have had free run of my house for too long. Today, I take it all back.
Okay. Defeat Duke Ire and Lord Arundel. No defeat conditions. Interesting. For starting a battle, you can adjust which units to deploy. Units placed within the dark blue grid will be available to control and give orders to. Units placed in the light blue grid will only be available to give orders to. See their advantage against enemies that will appear. Okay, so actually for him, Convoy, here we go. Equip a weapon, a unit's weapon level must be equal to or greater than the weapon's weapon level. Enemy damage more advance. When your unit's weapon level increases, it will be able to attack more times consecutively with that weapon. Give him that. Oh, interesting. When you're on that character, it then shows you all available weapons for them under the initial one kind of combo thing there. And then you can go through individual ones here. She can equip a bow and fists, but she's really an axe girl. Monica, I'm not going to worry too much. Petra. Hubert, I'm going to give this tome to. And Dorothea, yeah, you just hold on to that. Excuse me. Oh, he is equipping an axe. Ooh, set abilities. Okay, can equip a couple. Available abilities. Increases dex and speed by 5. Okay, so those say on class abilities are part of class, and equipped abilities are available for there. So I do that, then you can click that. Cool. So basically, yeah, out of this reduces the unit's chance of getting knocked back by attacks. If the unit is active, unit or a unit increases. Changing class. By changing classes often, you can experiment with different combinations of units, unique abilities, and class actions. Classes marked with blue arrow indicate a class bonus for that unit. This class bonus to receive additional class experience in battle and training. Okay. No. Oh, can put a shield on somebody. Right, that's all? Yeah, let's put it on the dude here. Change unit? Basically, everybody's just deployed anyways. Okay, she can get a whole host of abilities. My dude here. Okay. That's what I meant to do. Alright, that up to a brigand. A Flugel, which is interesting and independent kind of other stuff. Maybe we'll just leave him as that so we can level it up. Yeah, keep her as that so that eventually she can get up to one of these two. I imagine one of her advanced classes is that. She wants to go on to be a thief. Yes, him on to being a mage. Or also being to be a mage. Him into some caviar. Into a priest, yep. Into a brigand. Her into archery, yep. Okay. Hey, let's put our fighting fighters in the front. Mayhaps. Okay, there is thief there, or yeah, thief here, which we'll want to get to. Got burglaries. I don't want to make an enemy of him. Okay, Duke Eyre's in here. Yes, the convoy menu. Kind of already went all through it. Oh, this is more. Quick access. Army status. Not that. Staveroni. Okay. I just want to do a fight.
It was easy enough slipping in the back. The knight's unexpected visit must have thrown the court into disarray.
Oh.
In that case, we'd best find and apprehend Duke Ire and Lord Arundel before they grow wise to our scheme.
Getting poisoned.
Duke Ire should be in the throne room. We'll enter through the back way.
Yes, that way he will never see our coming. But we must hurry.
The gods along the way are in Duke Ire's employ, so deal with them as you must.
That was kind of brutal.
Not a problem. I've got this.
Okay, I want to swap to her, actually. Oh. Am I not able to? Oh no.
Yeah.
Well, let's switch to Dorothea in that case. Status effects with lightning. Reach the throne room.
Surrender, Duke Ire.
What in the... No! Seal the gate now!
Ah, he's gonna run.
Well, this complicates things. We'll have to cut around through the gardens.
Circle through the gardens. It's now all over there.
Right then, let us go to work.
Begin. Here I go. No mistake. They must learn who they're up against. Begin.
Have her.
The Sky Spirit watches over me. I will gladly handle this. I am here to aid.
Send soldiers to the gardens! I want a sword on every path between myself and those rats.
When the man is so desperate, he doesn't realize he's already lost. So let us break through and prove it to him.
Yeah, we've been attacking, okay? I don't think we really need, like, a...
Let's do this!
lady. No offense, but what's to stop him from running away?
Oh, I already solved that particular problem.
Nice job, Dorothea. Okay. Yeah, we're kind of like just all cruising along, you know? We really have to take the long way around. Nice. Yep, that should be a level up for Dorothea.
Growth is a...
The time has come, ministers. Show the Duke your true allegiance lies with the Empire.
All right.
Apologies, Ludwig, but if you want to leave, it'll have to be through me.
Nice.
And if you want back in, you must go through me. Although I must seem like nothing in comparison to that bear at the front gates.
Sweet.
You would turn on me now. Preposterous.
Wait, so those are the nobles you won over? Where'd you find the time to orchestrate that?
Now that we have Duke Aya pinned down, let us clip his wings for good. Any final words?
Oh, jeez. Yeah, he did.
Let's do this. I feel no mercy.
Okay. So I want now we are really going to be splitting up.
Leave this one to me. That's my cue.
Take him on.
Here I go. No mistakes. They must learn who they're up at begin.
The Sky Spirit watches over me. I will gladly handle this. Orders received.
And
Not a problem.
my dude.
I've got this.
Right then, let us go to work. I will see my duty done.
Level up for Hubert, I believe. Yep.
Any experience is worth.
Take a breather.
I need to go.
Ludwig von Eyre. No. You're still outnumbered. and this isn't done until I say it is.
Okay. There we go. Very nice, Petra.
Begin. The
Circle
Sky
back around
Spirit
here
watches
for a
over me.
Right then, let us go to work.
Here I go. No mistakes.
Leave this one to... That's my cue.
Here I go.
You,
no
my dear.
mistakes. They must learn who they're up against.
Over.
It's finished, Prime Minister. Lay down your arms and surrender peacefully.
Yep.
Use
We'll
the
get to him.
fire
I just want
orbs.
my treasure first.
I don't care if you bring the palace down around us. Just do it.
Oh. Activated fire orbs.
They're shoot.
Begin.
Okay.
I will gladly handle this. Orders received.
Right then, let us go to work. I will see my duty done.
Sweet.
Right then, let us go to work. I will. Right then, let us go to work. I will see my duty done.
Begin.
Shooting at us? We should probably do something about that.
Don't worry, I'll be right back.
We'll have these defenses crippled in short order.
Let us bring this stronghold down efficiently.
Here it comes.
Oh, shoot.
Out of the way.
That was a waste.
You're done.
Wrong button. Ooh, an exam seal. Okay.
Not a problem.
Now you, my dude, can... What?
I've got this.
Begin. The Sky Spirit watches over me.
Leave this one to me.
Yeah.
That's my cue. That's my cue. I'll take over.
Oh, nice, Hubert.
Orders received. I have this. There. That should stop those fire orbs from, well, firing.
From orbing.
ambitions of Ludwig von Eyre won't be broken by the light.
Not a problem.
Damn, he got here fast. Okay, now we all... Oh, actually...
Begin. The Sky Spirit watches over me.
I will gladly handle this. Orders received.
Not a problem. I've got this.
Alright, not a problem.
That's my cue.
Here goes. You.
Good job, everybody.
I have riches, power. I am as great as a man can be.
Well done.
Okay, now it is basically going all the way through the back here. Yeah, this area is all good now. So,
Let us go to work. I will see my duty done.
Begin. The Sky Spirit watches over.
I will gladly handle this.
gladly handle this, no problem.
Orders
go for that
received.
dude then.
Not a problem. I've got
Base.
Here I go. No mistakes. They must learn who they're up against. Everyone. That just leaves Lord Arundel.
Yes, but he is the one we need to worry about. Keep moving and remain alert.
Duke Eyre's been captured already. The wretch didn't even have the grace to buy me some time. Well, I've little interest in facing Bergen, so it's time for me to deploy my wild card.
Oh? Mysterious mages?
Dark magic.
Okay. So, let's
Here I
redo
go.
all this then.
No mistakes. They must learn who they're up against.
Right then. Let us go to work.
This dude.
I will gladly handle this.
After this dude.
Orders received.
Not a problem.
Begin.
Petra can actually go.
The Sky
for this.
Spirit watches over me.
Not a problem. I've got this.
Find the casters and strike them down so we might dispel this sorcery.
Dorothea, we might.
Come, Baltimore. You and I can split up and sweep the palace.
A fine idea, Leopold. Let us make clear to these fell warlocks that they are most unwelcome in this place.
Perhaps a duet?
Leave it to me. I'm afraid to consider how we'd stand without those two on our side.
Ah, so like we have to be like literally right beside them to do fun edgeman stuff. Actually, Petra already set off, so. Nice too. Ooh, Edelgard.
I must.
Here to join me?
Now,
Ooh.
attack!
Thanks, son.
Apologies.
That's awesome.
Keep it up. We must eliminate the mages.
These are definitely the same people who kidnapped me.
Okay. That is all good then.
Begin.
So how can we do assign adjuvant?
Not a problem. I've got this.
I will gladly handle this.
Oh. Oh, there's one little lone dude all the way back there.
Orders
Can you go
received.
take care of him and then you can come back?
Right then. Let us go to work. I will see my...
Begin. The Sky Spirit watches
Actually-
over me.
Thanks. Perhaps a duet? I have you.
Nope.
Thanks.
Get back here, Petra.
Be careful, Petra.
I will guard your back.
Now we go. And do the damn thing.
I will gladly handle this.
Yeah, so you
Orders received.
right there.
Here I go. No mistakes. They must...
Bring down the wall of darkness. Oh, purple. Oop, that's a level up for... Yeah.
Gotta keep it.
There we go.
Not a
Okay,
problem.
move onwards to
I've got
that base. We try to do it fast.
this stronghold will fall.
Yeah, dude, it kind of made you like level awesome, so better.
We are fighting on the side of Count Burgess.
You people are all magic and no muscle. I'll snap you like twigs.
You know, it may benefit us to learn more about this dark magic.
Good job, Monica.
I will gladly
Come
handle
back and
this.
join the fun.
Orders received.
Okay, you there. That's us right now.
Here I go. No mistakes. They must learn who they're up against.
Right then.
Hubert.
Let us go to work.
Rip this guy a new
will see
one.
Not a problem. I've got this.
Cool, win stuff. And one. Ooh, get some purple. Purple's good. Purple restores weapons.
No one is matching us.
Now these ladies are gonna whip ass.
I'm ready whenever you are. Apologies.
Be nice.
The barrier should disappear now.
That still didn't stop them. It seems they came prepared for any eventuality.
Quickly now!
Well, she is a little dark.
We need to reach
magic on
Lord
her right now.
Arundel before he slips through our fingers.
Any who sided with Duke Aya or Lord Arundel and oppressed Her Highness will receive no quarter from us.
Hubert, you finally said something I like. Now let's go stamp them out.
There you go, Dorothea.
I can do this. I'm with you.
This. Sorry, just gonna pause for one hot second. Oh. Crap. Oh, I'll actually be back in just one moment, folks. Okay. We're gonna finish up this fight. Actually, let's go. Yes, Lord Arundel.
Wretched vermin.
Actually, I want to seize what the other strongholds. Is that 2 objectives that we have, or is one of them a side quest? I mean, seizing this one will be pretty easy.
I admire your tenacity. However, you clearly have no concept of how terrifying I can be.
Which is why you must die. Lady Edelgard chooses to abide your existence no longer.
Okay, that's all done. Nice.
Growth is a part of life.
And that should also be for Petra. Yes.
Hard work.
Back.
Takes care of the cleanup. I think Her Highness should be very pleased with me indeed.
Whether or not she is pleased with you should be of secondary concern. The most important matter is what benefits Lady Edelgard.
I will do this.
You're... no.
Sorry, what?
Sorry, what?
Are you starting to understand the situation you're in?
I have to act.
You have the fence.
Thanks, Petra.
I am with you.
I'm gonna get it so that we can release a special. Come on.
Anything for Lady Edelgard.
There we are.
Be careful, Petra. No one is matching us. I'm ready whenever you are. Oh, jeez.
Here we go.
I know when I am bested.
Ooh.
Not happening!
Oh no!
We are the darkness itself, and the darkness cannot be slain.
But it can't run away a bunch.
He escaped.
Cowardly of him. But we can take comfort in our victory either way.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess.
High five, homie.
Now what?
Huh? Are you kidding me? When mercs celebrate a win, we slap our open palms together like that.
It's that simple, Forehead.
A commendable victory, Lady Edelgard.
Thank you, Hubert. Still, I don't much like how those rats managed to keep skittering away.
I imagine that guy's pretty close with Kranya and Tomas, since he shapeshifted and all.
Yes. They're all part of a clandestine organization attempting to conquer Fodlan from the shadows. Those who slither in the dark.
We'll root them out.
So, what is the plan now, Your Highness?
We make ready for my coronation. Hubert, gather everyone in the throne room.
At once, Your Highness.
Oh, this is wonderful. Your Highness is going to become Your Majesty.
Yes, but first I must speak with the Minister of Domestic Affairs, as well as the other counts. Also, I need you to go to the Knights of Sarros. I wasn't expecting all of you this soon. What are you doing here?
We demand an explanation. You arrested my father, Edelgard. How could you do such a thing without discussing it with me first?
I'm probably not getting the finer points here, but you basically defeated both my father and Ferdinand's. Is that right?
I wasn't fighting your father, Caspar. He was aiding me, as was Count Hevering.
So, what about my father? Did you arrest him?
Unfortunately not.
Oh, okay.
Look, I'm sure you have your reasons for all of this, but maybe you should sit down and talk us all through it.
And I intend to. We'll reconvene later and clear everything up then. Monica, join me. We'll talk as we go.
Yay. Dang it! Oh, we needed to go faster. I was like sticking around just a little bit. Yay, level ups. One for
I must regain
here.
what I've lost.
Growth is a part of life.
Any experience is worth.
Hard work.
C'est bon, MVP.
Cheers means
Yeah,
so
Dorothea.
much more when I'm on stage.
Ooh, she got Thunder too. Yeah, we use that a whole bunch. Hubert is already now mastered. Holy. It's crazy.
I'll surely put this to good use.
Well, look at that.
I imagine this will serve me well.
What a fascinating power.
Cool. These are good. Okay.
And you say I have 2 years to complete these preparations.
In cooperation with Count Hevering, of course. You and Hubert can finalize the details later. As I won't be choosing a prime minister for some time, I realize this may result in extra work for you. However, that also means more latitude to do things as you see fit. So long as you ensure we're prepared for a 5-year war.
I will not rest until I discover a solution, Your Highness. So long as our military leaders don't tread on my toes, I shouldn't have too much difficulty.
For something this big, you better believe we'll have plenty of need for resources. Leave it to a narrow-minded quill carrier like you to call that treading on your toes.
In Her Majesty's name, I will decide what is and isn't appropriate regarding your needs. Also, anyone would seem narrow-minded when compared to a swollen-headed juggernaut such as yourself.
A juggernaut, huh? Yeah, I like the sound of that.
I see someone allowed his sarcasm lessons to lapse.
Moving on. Lord Arendel's followers will doubtless attempt to interfere, so we'll need to keep a close eye on them. Once Count Varley joins us, we can discuss the matter I mentioned further.
It seems he's just arrived, Your Majesty.
Apologies for my tardiness. Gregoire von Varley at the court service. My, but attendance seems light. Where is the Lord Regent and the rest of our noble six?
Duke Ire stands accused of treason and has been dismissed as Prime Minister. He currently awaits judgment in one of our finer dungeons. Lord Arundel is a fugitive from the same crime, and will be taken in soon. Dead or alive, it makes no difference.
Well, this is a rather shocking turn of events. I had no idea Ludwig was capable of such things. Still, rest assured that I am nothing like him.
Better. And as for the others, Duke Gert was dispatched to Western Fodland to conduct negotiations. And my father, the late Marquis Vestra, perished in the struggle to capture Duke Ire, which makes me the new Marquis Vestra, and Minister of the Imperial Household.
You've nothing to fear, Count Varley. Her Majesty intends to bestow a great honor upon you.
Majesty? Wait, you mean...
The title hasn't been formalized just yet, but as it stands, you should view it as a foregone conclusion. More importantly, Count Varley, there is a very important position I wish for you to fill. I intend to rebuild the Southern Church, and who better to be the bishop than you, our Minister of Religious Affairs? I will make my case to the Archbishop personally.
Thankfully, Lord Arundel and his men are no longer around to obstruct such a move.
You would bestow such a position on me? Make no mistake, it is a great honor, but are you certain?
Very. Now then, your first duty in the role will be to oversee my coronation. Do not fail me, Bishop.
Ho ho!
I'm sorry to keep you waiting. Are you enjoying your stay at the palace?
Full of blood.
More than I expected, though I do feel a bit out of place here.
Understandable. Everyone here either is a noble themselves or serves one. However, that will change. As Emperor, I plan to end discrimination based on social status. Everyone will have a chance to rise to the top, whether they are born into the aristocracy or not.
No more nobles or commoners, huh? That does sound pretty great. I'll be impressed if you can actually pull it off.
Oh, I will. But at the moment, I have a proposition for you.
Go on.
We've successfully expunged the Prime Minister and the rest of that puppet government.
Aye.
But a certain amount of unrest is unavoidable. Which means I must remain here in the capital. In other words, I can't go back to Garrick Mach and continue my studies.
What about the others?
Our noble families will be in disarray as we transition to my system and new heads of household take power. Of course, some, like Dorothea, are not as affected as the other students. but all of them have offered to stay and help rather than return to the monastery without us. If you'd be willing to do the same, I'd like to offer you a top post in my new military.
Now there's a tantalizing offer. It's not like you have any real obligation to the church. Plus, it sounds like quite the thrill.
I'm more of a hired sword than an officer.
Which is why you're perfect. Hubert wants to recruit mercenaries such as yourself and form a new unit. I can't put some noble in command of them. That would be ill-advised, but they would listen to a capable fighter such as you. You're Hubert's first and only choice.
I don't know if I really have the experience for it, but if you have that much faith in me, I won't let you down.
Having deposed Lord Arundel and Duke Ire, Edelgard quickly arranges for her coronation, her eyes now fixed firmly on the monumental task laid out before her. All the while, the kingdom of Fargus is thrown into unrest over the right of succession, while the Leicester Alliance finds themselves pitted against an invading Almiran horde. Realizing the troubles of Fodlan will fall squarely on her young student's shoulders, Archbishop Rhea closes the Officers' Academy and permits her charges to return home.
Ooh, end of the prologue already. Okay, but this is where we're going to wrap up for today. So, thanks everybody who tuned in. This was lots of fun. So much story going on. But yeah, no, it's good times. So yeah, until next time, thanks all.